Welcome, OCAmedia sports fans. We are bringing the Panther volleyball, girls volleyball, in their regional playoffs. Bringing to you Oregon to Panther Arena, and glad to bring them on. Mark Miller here. I got Mike Victorson with me. We're going to bring you the scores and bring you the game on to this evening. So it's welcome, Mike. I'm glad to have you join me, and we're looking excited about having Oregon move on to the playoffs.
Mark, thanks for having me. It's going to be a fun night tonight. They've been a real fun group to watch this year. It's a senior-laden team. They've got a lot of experience. They've played a lot of volleyball together. And I'm just looking forward to seeing a great match. It's super fun to have a playoff game hosted here at Oregon. That's always a fun treat for the kids and the fans.
Well, this facility is awesome, and it's an awe to many guests that come in to see what they have. And it's unfortunate we haven't been here very much this year, but to be able to move into the playoffs is an awesome experience for what Katie Heidi's brought into the club and brought into Oregon, and so we're really looking forward to bring the game together tonight.
Yeah, it's a terrific reward. There's a lot of kids on this team that they play a lot of volleyball, not just during the season, but throughout the year. They really work hard at their game and becoming better volleyball players and obviously teammates through that. So, again, to host a playoff game is a great reward for all the hard work that the kids have put in.
And it all comes together. Together. When you got seniors, they're starting to get into this. This is the last of it, so the emotions start to go high. And as a parent, I'm sure you see some of that.
Oh, certainly, certainly.
Yeah, I remember those last years when our boys were finishing up. It starts to be, hey, this could be the last one in our high school experiences. But likewise, they put the greatest effort forward. They worked hard, like you said, worked together, and that's so much of what the team efforts become in the volleyball. Earlier this year, I got to watch them, and it's amazing some of the strength that they could put together. It's such a combination to get the passing and the setting together to get the attacks. And as I watched some of the earlier games, you know, the opponents were really pretty strong. But I remember the excitement when they first beat Edgewood.
Well, one of the things that's really going to bode well, I think, for the Panthers in the playoffs is that they played in one of the hardest conferences in Division II in the state of Wisconsin. Watertown's a terrific volleyball team. Milton is a terrific volleyball team. For the Panthers to finish third in conference this year is a heck of an accomplishment. I think off the air before we were getting started, you said their record this year was 24-10. They've got some seniors that have really stepped up. Flanagan's just a terrific setter and a passer, and no question we're going to get a chance to see that tonight. Kana handles her duties so well in handling that first ball and initiating the offense. You know, we've got some hitters, you know, like Reed and, you know, Beck and Pearson. The last time I got a chance to watch them play here, a lot of people that were watching thought that was her best match to date. She was really swinging it well. Just so many kids stepping up, again, as seniors, realizing, as you said, this might be their last match. I don't think it will be. I think we're going to take it tonight. But I don't think they're going to have any problem getting up for the match tonight and really making sure that we bring our best effort.
Definitely. As you said, they finished up third in the Badger South Conference. Watertown came out with 7-0 with a total of 40-5 record. So there's certainly a strong team that they're going to see in the future. But tonight they get to DC Janesville Parker. So it's a team that I don't think they've had the opportunity to play with. So that's always a challenge to see what it is. And I see some pretty tall height coming onto that team. So that's going to put a challenge for the Panthers to be able to play it around those attacks and play it around those blocks as they come forward. As such a key to the game is proper passing to get to Flanagan. That's going to be such an important component of it. So we'll have to see how they bring their game together, and as it goes, it evolves as it comes through. So part of it, they'll come out. I'm sure there's going to be a little bit of intimidation at the beginning of the game, but as that settles in and they start to play their game and get in the right rotations, there's always a strength and a weak position throughout those rotations. So we are in the first round of Section 6 of the Division I, and so as they're just getting this going, and all of the teams are having this first round of this starts off tonight. As we look forward to the Panthers moving on to the next, they would continue on Saturday, the 20th. So we look forward to closing off tonight with them planning to determine where that's going to be, and that competition going on tonight that they're going to run would be against Let's see, I had that marked down here. That's Union Grove and Beloit Memorial, so that would be the next in their chart. We'd like to take a moment before we get all started off here and just recognize our sponsors. We're so grateful to have a lot of great sponsors that allow us to bring this video and broadcast. Our OCAmedia staff does a wonderful job bringing everything together. And so we like to recognize our sponsors. And Oregon Community Bank, Feel Good Banking, the Torhorst Insurance Company, your hometown insurance agency that's doing big things. Stoughton Hospital and Oregon Urgent Care and Sports Medicine Clinic. Trusted care, close to home. Sonny's Kitchen, serving great coffee, delicious home-cooked meals, and award-winning desserts, located in downtown Oregon. The Oregon Tax and Accounting, serving the Oregon community since 2001. See Jim for small business and personal tax services. The Oregon School District, actively building competence, character, culture, and community. The Firefly Coffee House and Artisan Cheese, located in the heart of downtown Oregon, offering fresh bakery, daily lunch specials, soups and salads, along with a full case of hand-selected small batch Wisconsin cheeses. The Oregon Chamber of Commerce, promoting, informing, connecting, and advocating for local businesses and the Oregon community. Also keep in mind the Oregon Athletic Booster Club. Please consider being a part of your athletic success and become a booster today. Check out OregonAthleticBoosters.com for details. Keep in mind that OCAmedia does broadcast a lot of live broadcasts and rebroadcasts, and they're all available on YouTube. So great opportunity to capture not only all the sports activities that take place in the high school, but also the community activities that we get take place. So we really appreciate our cameraman tonight and capturing this video. We're getting in on the last couple of 20 seconds. Both teams are right now, Janesville, Parker, having an opportunity that we can get warmed up on the serving right now and ready to get started. Oregon's done their warm-ups and they're getting ready to go and take on this first round of this regional playoff. So that's clearing the net right now. And the fans are settling in, some falling in a little bit later.
It's got to be a fun moment, Mark. It's been a long time since you and I laced them up, whatever we laced them up in, but when you get a chance to play a playoff game, I mean, it just doesn't get much better than that. So.
Oh, I remember those days when I could jump off the surfaces. That's all I can do is remember those days.
That's all we need at our age is memories. That's all we got.
Yeah, that's a scary thing when you try to get out in the court with the younger people and realize you think you can do the same thing. But
well, I'll go out on a limb. I had a chance to watch Parker do their warm-up. I like Oregon tonight.
We'll listen to our announcer.
We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and the officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racial, sexist, or ethnic comments, or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team members will not be tolerated or be grounds for removal for the sake of competitions. On behalf of Oregon Superintendent Ryan Whistler, good luck to all coaches and competitors. We hope that everyone will enjoy tonight's event in a spirit of positive sportsmanship. At this time, to honor America, please rise and remove your hats and join in the singing of our national anthem.
great rendition of a national anthem, honoring all those veterans and those that are serving for our country, allowing us to have the freedoms. Really appreciate that rendition. So that wasn't you, Mike, shaking your head.
No.
Let's see if we'll do some announcements. Guess not. Going to line right up.
Oh, I think they'll still try to figure something
Here
out.
are tonight's starting lineup.
Yeah. Mr. Carr's leading our announcements.
Yeah.
For the Vikings of Janesville, Parker. Number 9, Jada Schubert. Number 10, Tina Shelton. Number 12, Rachel Van Beek. Number 14, Jay Riley. Number 19, Kaylee Skripchak. Number 24, Juliana Ketka. Number libero, number 22, Melissa Anderson. And now the starting lineups for your Oregon Panthers. Number 2, Karen Flanagan. Number 3, Aaron Reed. Number 6, Sonoma Roberts. Number 8, Leah Rogers. Number 12, Beckman Pearson. Number 13, Nicole Copeland. And little girl, number 5, Emily Gunn.
Oh, they're pretty interesting if you look at the class of the Panthers. It's a younger, or not the Panthers, Parker. It's really younger. There's 2 freshmen there.
Parker's a lot younger than we are, Mark.
Still a lot of height on those girls, so that'll keep quite a challenge.
Yeah, and playing in the Big 8, you know, they come from a conference that's going to have a lot of competitive games, a lot of real good athletes. So they're not going to be intimidated, I don't think, coming to Oregon. They may even think that they might have an advantage. I still think the experience we have is really going to pay dividends.
I think that was a mistake in there. Well, it all starts off now. Gets off that edge and start playing volleyball.
Yeah, Mark, you were mentioning we were getting started. I think it's important for Oregon to get off to a fast start. I'm sure Katie was talking to him ahead of time. Just let's not mess around. Let's get off to a solid start. Play good Panther volleyball. Limit the mistakes. Pass well. Get our serves in, and we'll just take care of business. So let's see how we handle our first pass tonight.
First one right over. Rivero ended up not to bring it into a pass. Get attack right away and bring it into the court right away to side out for Oregon.
Good start for Oregon. Patient, passed well.
Nice conservative set and attack for Rogers.
Good.
Flanagan back set really nice. That first long serve, make them reach for it. That's give a good opportunity to make a rough pass. But they responded really well and brought the ball over the net.
Probably going to say this a lot tonight. Good read by Flanagan there with a nice pass.
Another long serve for Flanagan. She gets a point. Oregon's up 3-0.
I don't think you can underscore that enough, Mark. If we get the ball in and limit our unforced serving errors, we're going to put a lot of pressure on Parker.
A tight net set. Rogers swings hard. Outside to the outside. Double block. Flanagan's out. It's a free ball. Good pass up. Nice center attack. Turned it well enough. There's only a solo block on it, so a quick attack, and Flanagan continues on with a 4-zip start at the beginning of this match.
Early observation here, Mark. Parker's having to work extremely hard and it looks like Oregon's just kind of toying with them right now. They're patient, their footwork is good, they're very calm. A lot of good confidence from the Panthers right now.
Nice double block. Flanagan had a little bit of a challenge getting in the right spots, and a little low of a set. Not much he can do with it. Get a side out for it. Oregon up 4-1.
Excellent pass by Connop.
Panthers did a really good job of shutting that attack down last time, and was able to drive this one through, leading 5-1. Nice challenging serve with Parker back.
Nice shot by Parker there. They really did a little scouting. Pearson wound up, and they certainly were there for the block. Good play by Parker.
A little bit tough when it's the set's on the inside. It's easier to close up that double block on it. But that's a long way to set the ball and try to do it well. Oregon's up 6-2. Side out by Parker. Little White wasn't able to draw in Parker to get them to touch the ball. Parker leads up 6-3.
I like the idea, though. I think she read the defense well. It was going to be a nice opportunity if that set was there. I think she'll try that again.
It's a tough position for Flanagan. These are really good serves, so
yep.
Illinois, she does a really good job for Parker.
That's 3 good serves for Riley in a row. Oh, excellent play there.
Nice attack.
Yeah, great pass by Con up there.
Very difficult pass.
All right, let's use this now. Well done.
Nice quick set. Real nice quick set. Took advantage of their timing as well.
Con really bailed him out on that one. I thought that was going to give him trouble, but she really handled that swing well from Parker and allowed us to stay in the point.
It's tough to pass at a bump pass at an angle like that, bring into the net.
It is. Good hands at the net by Oregon.
Those are strong hits. She does an excellent job. Pearson's got quite an attack. It's a little stronger than what I had seen earlier. So she's
not shy the last couple matches, Margaret. I don't think as this match goes on, she's going to back off.
I know I would be intimidated.
That's a standard play that they run. Oh, good hustle by Flanagan.
Very nice.
Let's use this now. Well played. That's what hustle will get you, Mark.
Excellent. That was a beautiful slide, like you mentioned, that slide set. It really threw it off. There wasn't a good block, and they're not prepared for it when the attacker's coming off on a slide back set.
One of the frustrating things about playing Oregon, again, given their senior leadership and how hard they play, is they are never out of a point.
And Oregon gets that ball back, and they're leading 9-6.
All right, I can see them settling in now. Jitters are maybe out. We've got the game underway. Let's go on a run.
Yeah, that looked like a double hit to me as well, when it's kind of at an angle and trying to going back. Oregon's leading 10-6. Competition's been good. Oregon's standing really tall. Up. It's really tough when it sets that far out to be able to close that block. They got their hands on it, and that's the key.
That was a nice pass by Parker. Excellent positioning on that set. Very tough to defend. Okay, let's use this now. There's a good one.
Roger had some real nice attacks, and she was reading the block. She was turning the ball, getting around. She did a nice job keeping that angle out to the outside of the court. Weak spots on the attacks for digging.
Lack of communication there by Parker. Let's see if we can capitalize. All right, we got a little net violation, looks like.
Oregon's leading 11-8.
Got our first substitution, it looks like. Just a second service error so far for Oregon.
Those certainly hurt when you get into a bad sequence of those, but it's okay to be challenging serves.
There's a gift back.
Oregon leading 12-9.
All right, Flanagan, let's do it here. Tough serve there. Aaron saw something she liked there.
Nice center block. They did the right thing on the block. And it's really powerful for Flanagan to push the ball over. Certainly when you got when you have three hitters in the front line, it keeps the defense back. It keeps them back.
Between Reed and Rogers, or Roberts, I should say, and Rogers, we got people who can get up on a block. That was kind of a lucky serve. Can I say that?
Yes, it is.
In tennis, I think you tip the cap when that goes over.
Nice roll hit.
A lot of position there with one blocker up. That kind of gives the hitter a free shot to just kind of play it off the block, which they did. We got 12-12 score here, Mark.
Still got a hands on it, so that's an important part. That serve.
All right, now starts with the pass. Let's get a nice clean side out here.
Good pass. It's a way to use a tough position.
All right, you got a free one there.
Good eye. That's the way to talk about it. Make sure you let that ball drop on the right side of the line.
Yeah, good point there, Mark. The communication of this team, watching them all year, just is at a high level on most occasions. Just a good communicating team. That's a good hit.
Very good hit. Enough off the net, it's really hard to read a block. Give credit for that attack. Tied up at 14.
Good opening game of the match. Feels like it's going to be competitive all night. That's a nice back row swing right there. Right back to her, maybe. Oh, crafty play by Roberts and Flanagan.
Very good use. You see the block up there, you know where the ball's positioned.
Exactly.
Take advantage of what you can do.
Crafty play.
Get a rotation.
Oh, good.
Serving.
Here we go. Just put some service pressure on them. Make them play. Oh, excellent.
It's tough. And it hit the antenna on that, so that's upside out. Nice try in the pass. Those things, those are coming on hard.
Good eye there.
That's a way to talk about it. So Oregon comes up with 16-15, 1-point lead.
All right, Mark, let's get some serves in. Let's put some pressure on them and make them pass the volleyball. Absolutely well executed.
A nice quick set and attack. It all came around with the right kind of pass.
Pearson's got a hard serve to handle when she puts it in, and that created a little error on their end, and we capitalized.
When you're in this position, you really only have 2 front row attacks, and using that smart approach, doing something quick makes a difference.
Patient right there, offense. If you watch the footwork and positioning of our defense, as the point went on, nobody got panicked, nobody got rushed, just stayed in your position, played your role. Nice job there by the Panthers.
And as it came up to it, when you're hitting from the inside, pushing it out to the outside, avoid those blocks. So you did a nice job there. Shoot for that sideline. Side out. Oregon's up 19-16 and a timeout by Oregon Panther, or by Parker. So you're right, Mike, this is very true. The first game has been really good. I think it's a good opportunity for teams to settle in, start looking at the players that you're going to have attacking you. And the height has not been an issue for Oregon, as I thought it might have anticipated.
Yeah, they're certainly feeling each other out a little bit. You know, an observation I'd have for the game is when we play the way we should play, which is, I think, a little calmer and more than likely fewer errors than Parker. I think we're going to have an opportunity to win this match. When we just make them play us and we don't give them points either through an unforced error on the serve or maybe a rushed pass, it appears to me that we're the better team. And so, I mean, clearly we're hosting. But it appears we're the better team tonight, and so if we can just take care of that piece of the game, I think the coach will be pleased, and I think our kids will be able to execute and bring it home.
And they're digging really well too. There's been things that they've had to run for, and they've been able to make something happen off of it.
Here we go, Sedona. Let's get this serving.
3-point differential right now. Side out for Parker, down to 2-point differential. Oregon leading 19-17. That's a free ball. That's a good combination. Parker did a great job into right net and got the right kind of pass and right set.
Put a lot of pressure on us right off the bat on that point. They pushed a deep serve. We tried to handle it and just couldn't quite turn that into a nice pass and a swing at it, so it gave them a point. Well done.
Quick response back.
Yep, well done. That's a great response. That's a senior team right there. Critical juncture of the game here.
Just a little bit out. Puts more pressure.
I might count that 6 or 7 unforced errors on the serve. Play some defense here.
So that hit the antenna on the way through. I wasn't sure if it after the block.
That's fortunate.
21-19.
All right, let's get a serve.
That set off the net as it was, and it was really tough to beat into the block. And she was able to roll it nice and high. 21-20.
Okay, Panthers starts with a pass here.
Big block on that. This do happens. Tied up at 21. Fundamentals are needed here. No touch on that.
Must have got a touch.
Must have. I was looking at the line judges versus the up.
Oh, that's fortunate there. My eyes aren't good enough. Excellent serve. All right, let's use it. Free one coming back. All right, let's dig in and play some defense here, Mark.
They had the right position. Very good point.
Good point by both teams on that. All right, let's side out. This first game of the match is important. Captain Obvious there.
A tough serve. This first time the Panthers have been down.
Oregon's going to get a timeout here, Mark. Good call by Coach here.
So Oregon's trailing 22-23 as the intensity's building up as we get into the tail end of this first set. They're still doing the right type of things, the attacks, and they're getting the blocks in the right spots. So they're in the right position, doing the right type of things, but they need to keep some of the fundamentals. Got to get the right kind of passes to allow Flanagan to get the sets in a position where the attacks can be read.
That's a good timeout here, Mark, because at this stage of the match or the game of the match here, maybe give Parker a little second to think about it. Maybe a timeout can cause a little bit of a push serve and pick up a cheap point, get the ball back, and or if we've got to field the serve, we're ready. We got our game plan set. We're going to handle this serve well so we can get it to Flanagan and have a nice pass and have a nice set. Lack of communication on that one. Now our backs are against the wall. Let's see what we're made of here. Starts with a pass. Here we go.
Outside, right move. Back set. That's a free ball. Take advantage of it, Oregon. Flanagan's out. That's a good read.
That was a tough point right there. That's gritty right there. That's gritty. couldn't think of anything to say. I was getting nervous as that point went on. I'm sure some of the moms and dads of the players were getting a little tight there too.
I imagine coaches too. They had their hands in the block. Yep. Not able to finish it up, and Oregon's going to fall behind on this one at 25-23 for the first round. Oregon came out pretty solid at the beginning. I think they did a really good job and getting themselves positioned in and in the right place. They started to get the rotation, doing the right type of things with getting good sets out to the hitters and reading some good blocks. A couple of things that tailed off on the tail at the tail end of the game. It was just letting the passes go and not getting something together for those and to get the tacks in place.
Yeah, there's a stretch there, Mark, where our service errors kind of crept up, and in addition to that, at the same time, Parker kind of picked their game up and started hitting some spots off their serve that made it tougher.
Definitely. So we're going to wrap this up. I want to make sure that we remind you guys at OCAmedia that you can go to our OCAmedia website and check out all past kind of activities. We also encourage you to push out some hashtag and some photos off to OCAmedia during game day activities. So check out OCAmedia.com. And also support our sponsors. You know, we're brought here together, a lot of volunteer, a lot of great skills that are put together, but in order to bring this to you, take some sponsorship. So we'd like to recognize our Oregon Community Bank, Feel Good Banking, the Toro Horse Insurance Company, your hometown insurance agency that's doing big things, Stoughton Hospital and Oregon Urgent Care and Sports Medicine Clinic, trusted care close to home. Sonny's Kitchen, serving great coffee, delicious home-cooked meals, and award-winning desserts, located in downtown Oregon. Oregon Tax and Accounting Service, serving Oregon community since 2001. See Jim for small business and personal tax services. Oregon School District, actively building competence, character, culture, and community. Firefly Coffee House and Artisan Cheese, located in the heart of downtown Oregon, offering fresh bakery, daily lunch specials, soups and salads, along with a full case of hand-selected, small batch Wisconsin cheeses. The Oregon Chamber of Commerce, promoting, informing, connecting, and advocating for local businesses and the Oregon community. The Oregon Athletic Booster Club. Please consider being part of your athletic success and become a booster today. Check out OregonAthleticBoosters.com for more details. Check out our websites and see the other activities as well as the cable channels. Want to support our sponsors. Mark. So you're looking forward to this next game, aren't you?
Come on, let's go. I'm speaking for some of those parents I know quite well of our players. Having a senior and a sophomore myself, I got some eyeballs on some dads across the way that are just kind of putting some hands together and say, let's go, let's go.
Well, it's a matter of settling in. You know, so much you can talk about the fundamentals, and there's a couple of real keys. But like you talked about the experience, you can see that because when they have a tough hit, they're wise about it. And Flanagan did the right things. Get the setters to back up, or get the blockers to back up by pushing the ball over as a set in the first pass.
We won't panic here, Mark. Our team's going to play solid.
Tight at the net.
Missed an opportunity maybe there. Let's see if we can capitalize here. That was off the block.
Up to Flanagan into the center. Hit. Really nice.
More energy, huh? Let's play a little faster.
I'm surprised that's not called.
Oh, well played. Pearson, that was a tough shot. Try it again, huh? Tight.
She did the best she could. Yep. Knew where the net was and try to make something happen off of it.
It is kind of astounding how good they are, isn't it? You're sitting up here watching them. They make so many plays. They pass it so well. There's a little gift. We'll take it.
And Oregon's leading 2-1. solid block, right timing.
Here we go.
Free ball, Flanagan's passes it up.
Nice adjustment there. That was a nice swing. That was a very well hit ball from the back.
You don't see too many back row attacks at this level. I think because of where they're placed now in the regionals, playoffs, so the kind of activities that these players can put together. And Oregon has not been shy of those, so pretty strong attacks that way as well.
That was just outstanding. Caught up to Flanagan. I believe that was Wilkins. That's just a great play right there. Put that one on the tape and show all the kids that youth volleyball. That's what it's supposed to look like.
Nice center attack. It's a little tough to do.
There we go. Tough serve.
And Oregon's leading 4-2.
Let's get it going. Let's take some more of that. Ghana plays a lot of volleyball during the year. Tough serve. That's 2 good ones in a row.
It's a free ball. Up to Flanagan. She does a back set. Parker struggling. Nice reach.
Great hustle there by Oregon. Excellent. Mark, this is one of those spots in the game where we're clearly playing better than they are. Let's see if we can run off some points and build a little bit of a lead. Our energy's better, our passing's better. It's just better all the way around.
Ball placement's really pushing Parker back and not keeping the right spot.
It's gooch from Sorry about that, Kana. Didn't mean to gooch you there.
Just keeping on edge. Oregon's up 5-3. Parker serving. And it's
we'll take 4 or 5 more of those. I can root for Oregon, right?
There you go.
This is OCAmedia.
Yes, you can. It is OCAmedia.
Not JCAmedia.
We're wearing orange and black.
That's right.
6-3. Panthers leading.
That's a tough serve. That looked like a double hit.
It's a good swing. Good attack on it. Drove the ball deep in the back of the court. Right around the block.
Tough spot. Sometimes you tip your cap and go to the next play.
Panther lead is narrowed down to 2.
Let's keep the pressure on them. Let's get a side out.
And Riley's serving their setter. Nice.
That's what I was seeing.
You witnessed.
That was Pearson, right?
That's correct. Good pass. And Flanagan saw the right spot.
Messing around.
Pearson with the serve.
Good.
Push it deep.
Now it's kind of a garbage dink.
Which not an attempt. I don't think she really tried that, but she rolled it and got it over. It's a safe shot. Not what she planned, though.
Fingers for a long time.
Well, she can roll it. That's true.
Yeah.
You can roll it, top spin it. 7-5. Panthers still leading.
Well played by Flaney there. Making lemonade. Oh, pretty. Pretty.
Nice outside set.
Good.
Wise move by Flanagan, pushing it far out. You could tell the center block was not there. It gave a nice angle shot. It's a nice attack on it. Panthers coming up, 8-5.
Is that Kokens again on the swing there? My eyes aren't that great.
No.
Pretty crafty by Parker right there. Pearson put that in a good spot. All right, let's take advantage.
Yeah, that was good. Nice set. Beautiful. Good attack by Oregon. 9-5.
This feels better, Mark. Love the energy.
The Panther fans are standing.
Come on, Sedona. Nice.
set that far off the net like that. That's all she can do is really roll it over the top of the block. The Panthers are there for the block, and Oregon's getting a timeout for the Panthers. They're leading by 10-5.
That's one of those situations where that timeout by Parker is well played, because this game's about ready to get away from them. Coaches, again, is seeing that our energy level, our footwork, our communication, our passing, everything is just better than that first game. And if he doesn't, and if they don't stem the tide here, this game could get away from Parker pretty quickly.
And Oregon's doing the right things. They got to keep some of those basics in place and keep moving that around. They don't think they've had any blocks on them so far, so the attacks have been appropriate.
No, real good.
But it makes it...
Yeah, sorry to interrupt you there, Mark. Connor came out of that timeout from that first game, and she's one of the leaders on this team, and she set the tone early with how precise her passing was. She had a couple of really nice service wins to start this game. Really appreciate seeing that senior leadership to get this second game started. You a Janet Jackson fan, Mark?
It's in younger years.
I can't listen to much Janet Jackson lately. I appreciate Mike Carr dialing that up for the Oregon faithful.
He must have his playlist. Set to push it out in the right spots. The ball was placed on the net in the right position to drive it through.
Well done. Come on, Sedona, let's pick another one up. Nice serve.
Good action. Can try to recover from that drop ball. And Oregon's up 11-6. Parker's got the serve.
Here we go. Let's get the pressure on. Let's get a quick side out. That's a tough serve there.
Parker continues to serve, 11-7.
This is a senior. She's got a very nice serve. Well done.
Right choice. I think it was a little bit of timing issue, but actually worked to their advantage. There's a lot of skill to that. And to roll a little bit, the block was going down.
I was trying to figure out how to call that. You said it perfectly.
Oh, alive Oregon.
Drop. This time our block just a little bit. That's hard when that pass is so high coming across the court like that. She made a real nice swing at that ball.
Oregon did the right thing when it was a tough serve to roll the ball over and try to get that void where the setter's supposed to be.
What an outstanding dig by Conop on that serve. She looked like a professional hockey goalie.
You got a block like that, it's tough to work it through. So 12-9.
Parker's picked up their serving game, Mark, a little bit here. The last two servers have really put a lot of pressure on Oregon.
Take that. Take that. You're not.
I gotta start complimenting them more. Maybe I can gooch them us a little bit.
Well, when they have a strong serve like that, you want them to rotate. So that's an advantage you get.
Let's take advantage. There we go.
Flanagan's got the luxury of three hitters. It's going to chews it up and makes it really tough for the Parker to set up in a block. Took a wise choice, get that middle block. You only get one blocker that way.
Well called. You're not the best play-by-play guy for OCA for nothing. Good play. Nice timing.
Good serve. It all started with that. Made it tough for them to pass. Oregon leading 15-9.
Pearson and Koch is making a nice formidable duo up there at the net. See if we can keep playing that type of defense. Keep our energy level up.
As a pass setter, I always look forward to that front line. Look forward. Oh, I'm comfortable now. Just give me a pass. So I'm sure Flanagan enjoys that as a side out. Oregon up 15-10.
That's off the block. Oh.
No touch.
Like I said, my eyes stink.
You know, when you get to high-end sports, they have a camera on the net now, so you can actually watch that. So those of us who are eyes can't tell it. Nice reaction to roll the ball deep on the court.
All right.
Nice to move it back in the court. And Parker's going to get the serve back.
Oregon
going to call timeout.
Yeah.
15-12. So we always look for volunteers as well. So if you're interested and curious about broadcasting, whether it's audio broadcasting, video broadcasting, this crew at OCAmedia is awesome. It's a great opportunity to pick up on it. I can list of a whole handful of kids that have joined on and actually gone into pursue it, additional careers. The crew is wonderful. If you ever spend any time with her, they're creative, they're very skilled. The technology and the cable that goes through these things is just pretty amazing to see.
It's the real deal.
It's serious. And the assets of what the Oregon School has been able to put together to bring this to you guys is wonderful. They've done a really nice job. They were OCAmedia was directly involved in when they were cabling the space, and this is what we need to be able to bring basketball to you, to be able to bring graduation, to be able to all together.
We're blessed, Mark. I've got parents that live 4.5 hours away, and they can watch their grandsons on OCAmedia. And what a gift that is.
Very true. Another missed pass, which narrows the gap once again. Parker coming into 2-point underdog yet, 15-13.
This is exactly the stretch in the first game where we lost a little concentration, let them back in the game. We had to lead the first game. Now, the second game here, they've got 4 straight points. We gotta pull it together here and get our energy level and focus back up.
Flanagan had a short choices on that particular one, so all she could do was a back set, and it made it tough when he could really set up that block. The block was there for her. So we got to keep focusing on the passing.
Parker continues to put a lot of pressure on us with good serves. It's a good side out. We needed that.
But Oregon has that attack, and Pearson came in really strong with that. Even had a double block on it. Was able to push it through.
All right, Emily, pick us up again here. Let's see if we can get some serves.
Had a really nice serve on that. Parker was able to come through it. It wasn't always the case earlier in the match. But Parker ended up finding that right spot, right outside of that double block.
Timing's good. Good eye. I was never good at that.
Well, I tell you, the advantage is you usually had somebody behind you to tell you what to do. That was I always depended on. You tell me if it's in and out. I'm just looking at the floor. So Panthers had the ball again, 17-15. Nice block. Single block, timed it well. That's experience. 18-15.
Seniors on the court right now. Going to need all their experience. That particular set side is eating us up right now. They're doing a nice job at Parker of, like you like to say, pushing that serve out nice and wide and high and letting that hitter get a nice free swing at it.
It's tough to set that block, and I was listening to UW Volleyball, and they were saying you have to practice how you work those blocks. Nice hustle by Flanagan. It's a free ball to Parker. Flanagan shows the right angle. It's really been strong hits in the middle, but just a couple of inches off. Point differential. Parker closing the gap at 17-18. tough choice. Really, really tough to come up with attack with that. We tied up at 18-18. Parker's getting their serves in and pushing Oregon back a little bit.
Parker's outscored us 8-3 since it was 15-10. Time for us to do that. Pick up a point. Let's go, Oregon. Good digs and a really nice placement. Got it to the cap.
Very nice, very big digs. Pearson is pounding that ball pretty hard, and Parker's coming up with the ball.
Timeout, Oregon.
Good choice by Oregon to get reset on this. They're down by 1. Oregon's trailing 18-19 right now. Janesville Parker's really gotten the right position. They started getting in the roll once again, and put Oregon into a challenge. Is getting the passes back, putting the right type of position so Flanagan get her sets out to her attacks, and it's
yeah, Mark, if you think about it, I bet if we had replay right now and one of those statisticians, they're on quite a run. They've outscored us 9-3 in the last few minutes, and they haven't missed a serve. Their passes have been crisp. They're really swinging the ball well. They're putting a lot of pressure on Oregon because they're not making any mistakes. And the only thing we can do at this point is we're just going to have to match their intensity, and we're going to have to match their precision. Thankfully, we got the team to do it. So I love that timeout by Coach. Let's not let this. It's like Craig Counsell pulling a pitcher after a couple of pitches, but let's hope Coach has got it dialed up and we can sign out right here.
That's the gift of the coaches. I've always envied how they can make a difference that way. Carl's a little confused if that might be out, and Parker continues on. 2-point differential.
Just got to stay calm and play volleyball. There's a lot of this game left. A lot. We're not passing the ball right now. That's a big play. We have not blocked this side well this entire game, Mark, because they've played so well too. And that's a big block to come up with a point right there.
A real difference maker, and it gives a lot of enthusiasm.
Yep.
When Pearson was hitting and attacking, you can do it. You certainly can do it.
Let's see if we can capitalize, get a little momentum back. Oh, what a great play by Flanagan. Absolute craftiness out of the senior. Well done, number 2.
Rogers set it up. Keep pounding the ball at Parker. Keep it on them. Keep it on their edge. And these little things come up, and something like Flanagan's move helps.
Good serve. Way to make them play. Got hands on it again. Nice job.
Great outside set. Set a long distance out for Rogers to be able to swing at it as she can. And she's been pounding on it, keeping Janesville Parker pushed back.
Another good serve by Pearson. Parker might get a timeout here, Coach.
Oregon's up 22-20.
Yep. Parker's going to get a timeout. You can just feel it coming. That's 4 straight points for Oregon.
You start getting into that point. I look at the 22-23 point, and it's almost a deciding factor. But you got to keep to it. The games go quickly with these side outs.
Yep.
I'm back in the area when you had to serve in order to get
right.
The points.
I remember that. That's the era I played. Those games took a long time.
They did.
Much more exciting now with this rule change.
It didn't hurt as much when you missed the serve, but now it hurts a lot more.
Yeah.
So, but 22-20. It's going to have to keep some of the basics in place. So, the way Oregon's been playing, it's going to keep it going.
This has been a terrific run at serve by Pearson. Even though Parker's trying to ice the kicker, if you will, Let's see if she can combat that and keep these serves in and keep the pressure on Parker. Let's make Parker beat us. Come on, Beckett. Come on, Beckett. Another good serve.
Parker came up with quite a hit, even though it was a tough serve.
There's another one. Put that on the tape and show it to your youth volleyball. From the serve to the dig to the set to the swing. Well done, Oregon Panthers. That's 5 in a row.
They're in trouble. Double block up. And the hands are on it. Oregon got a good block. It's a good
That
serve.
Just as easily gone the other way.
So close. 23-21. Oregon's leading by 2. Outside. Nice hit.
Nice swing. Good hustle.
Good recovery.
Covered. A little bit of commotion by Parker. Yep.
Side out. Oregon. Attack was out. Hit the antenna.
That's in between. Isn't that what you say? It's in between that little stick and the ref?
That's the antenna. So if it hits that antenna, any touch of it, so it's the side judge in the lower right that picks up on it. So 24-21. Panthers leading.
Oh, what a tough serve.
She kind of rolled it. She knew that Parker was a little bit off the net, so she rolled it and get just over the tip of the fingers on the block. Made it tough for Flanagan to get a good attack.
Got a good server out there for Parker. She's got a good serve. Nice.
It's a senior. Excellent way to come back. As you can see, they kind of tapered off and got a little bit behind on themselves, but came through it and did a really good job digging in. And that's the experience. You can tell they play together. Some of that blocking is not one of those impulse type of things. It's experience working together and coaching it. So again, we want to recognize our sponsor. Please check out OCAmedia.com. Check out the staff and see the activities, the videos, and the broadcasts. I could say the YouTube videos are available. Go back and look at the broadcasts. The Friday night highlights are awesome. Wonderful to be able to catch the football live action that you can rebroadcast. And you can check out all the activities that the Oregon sports are involved in. It's a great facility, great activities that Oregon's got into place. OCA Media staff has been wonderful to bringing these broadcasts, but it just doesn't take in part unless we include the Oregon Community Bank and a couple of our broadcasters. So I'd like to recognize the Oregon Community Bank, Feel Good Banking, the Toro Horse Insurance, your hometown insurance agency that's doing big things, Stoughton Hospital, Oregon Urgent Care and Sports Medicine Clinic, Trusted Care, close to home, Sonny's Kitchen, serving great coffee, delicious home-cooked meals, and award-winning desserts, located in downtown Oregon. Oregon Tax and Accounting, serving the Oregon community since 2001. See Jim for small business and personal tax services. The Oregon Oregon School District, actively building competence, character, culture, and community. And the Firefly Coffee House and Artisan Cheese, located in the heart of downtown Oregon, offering fresh bakery, daily lunch specials, soup, salads, along with a full case of hand-selected, small batch Wisconsin cheeses. The Oregon Chamber of Commerce, promoting, informing, connecting, and advocating for local businesses and the Oregon community. And the Oregon Athletic Booster Club. Please consider being a part of your athletic success. Become a booster today. Check out OregonAthleticBoosters.com The boosters have been very instrumental in supporting many of the athletic activities. Many scoreboards, many uniform bags, and all sorts of activity has been funded by the boosters. So please support them, recognize them, and enjoy your concessions because they're supportive.
Oh, hey, Mark, a couple plugs for the concession stand because I'm a frequenter. Number one, outstanding popcorn. Just myself, and undoubtedly, because I've sampled them all, best hot dog in the Badger South. There's no question. Best hot dog in the Badger South is right here in Oregon. All right, Oregon, let's go.
And here we go to the third match.
Ourselves a match now. Let's go.
And Flanagan takes the first one. High pass, so she takes it over the net. And the tip is to an advantage of Oregon, and Oregon gets to serve. Flanagan's in the serving spot. She's got a list of attackers on that front line.
Yeah, I heard it out, Mark. She is crafty. She is just a really skilled center. Really comfortable. Not a bad start with it. Let's take advantage, Panthers.
And that's Oregon's up 2-0. Center block, big middle block, ready for it. So it's a side out. Panthers had a couple of good serves, and they're leading 2-1. Good pass up to Flanagan. They got a net violation by Parker, so Oregon's leading 3-1. Very good student section. Always enjoyable to see them standing the whole time. And we get an ace. Draw that touch, but didn't quite take place. Side out. Panthers up 4-2. Big block by Parker. Very nice. Beautiful. He was right there looking for it. Didn't go over the nets and create any violation, just the right kind of touch. That often can be a successful position, but unfortunately, gotta get over the net. Free ball for Oregon. It's a successful combination with Flanagan and Roberts. She swing hard on it. Hopefully that's get a touch, but kind of missed that. So that's.
She's gonna get after it on every swing all night.
7-3. Very nice. Re-dropped that as much as she could and kept it in bounds. That was a really nice cut. Carlos with the serve. As Oregon leads 8-3.
Let's keep this pressure on.
Free ball. Roberts was smart. She could have swung at it, but she took a smart move on it. Instead of swinging hard at it and running that risk, just placed it well. Another experienced move as Oregon leads 9-3. Oregon's got a good recipe going on right now.
They do. Our unforced errors are way down. Again, our footwork and our communication is very good. Just watching the last part of that last game, it's carried over into this third game, Mark. The energy level for Parker is a little bit down. They're maybe feeling a little bit of it, you know, being on the road. It's a playoff game. Hey, if we don't get a win, you know, we might go home tonight in this next game. And it almost feels like they're a little tight right now. So let's see if Oregon can take advantage with this 9-3 lead.
As you talked about the experience level, there are some younger players on Parker, so it's an opportunity for Oregon to take advantage of that if that intensity builds on them.
And the Parker kids are going to learn from this, and they're going to grow. This is great experience for them.
Tight at the net. Not able to make this. I also look at the leadership that Oregon has had and how that helps the younger players. That makes a big difference. It's really fun filling the funnel as you go forward, and a lot of credit to the coaching team because they put so much of it together, give them the right skills, give opportunities. It's a free ball. Oregon setting it back. Inside. Nice block.
She's done a terrific job with her staff of mixing a lot of a very fun, esprit de corps filled environment while still having the right level of intensity to be competitive. It's really just an outstanding high school experience to watch this game.
So Oregon cheated and got net serve on it. Put an advantage for them when Parker was scrambling for the ball. And Oregon's up 11-4.
Let's keep it rolling.
Pearson serving, as we've seen some success with her this evening. Back row attack. So,
last two games, obviously don't have statistician for 7-4, I can't believe she's got sort of at least 6, 7, maybe 8 points on her service game in the last couple of games.
long serve. That set was pretty far outside. She really dropped her hands. I would have called a double on that, or at least I would have been called if I did that when I said it. And it made it really tough to attack. So Oregon gets to keep the serve. Pearson gets to keep serving at 13-4. Side out. We got a Flanagan in the middle of the net. 3 passers. Strong serve by Parker.
Probably the best server they have.
I have nothing to say.
Nice swing. Have yourself a day.
That's pretty. Kept it alive. Flanagan thinks about it.
That's what she can do with it. All right, let's go.
Good combination. Parker must have eyed it up and saw it coming and was able to shut it down this time.
You can see Flanagan communicating right there. She said that one was a little on me, a little on the timing of the pass. Let's try it again.
We'll do it faster next time. Good cover. It's a way to be up there. It's tight on the net. Wise move. Big block. Big block. Oregon's some good combinations going on. Had to struggle a little bit. Flanagan had to do a couple of tricky things in order to make something happen out of it, but did. Good serving position with Flanagan. 16-6. Another scoring serving position.
Outstanding serve. We're feeling it right now.
And a good front line for Canope to dig for. Back row. And that's out. Timeout by Parker. 17-6. Oregon's serving is making a difference right now. Getting Parker in a spot where they're really struggling with it, trying to make something happen, and Oregon's keeping it alive.
Oh, yeah, Mark, the last part of that second game, and so far in the third game here, Oregon has scored 24 of the last 32 points. They are absolutely putting it on them right now, and it's kudos to the kids, kudos to the coaching staff, game plan. They're playing within themselves and with great enthusiasm right now, led by their seniors. So let's see if they can keep it going. That's quite a run over 2 games, 24 out of 32 points.
That is impressive, definitely. We have seen where they can settle in too much, and we don't want that to happen. You get around this points, and they're starting looking ahead. So we got to keep them intense. A lot it'll do is keep that serving going. So they're in a good position with Flanagan serving it.
Did they play this song for Aaron? This feels like an Irish jig.
It is.
Ari Flanagan, let's go. I think this might be her walk-up music. I know her dad was like an A. Flanagan.
You're watching her father, aren't you?
Yeah. He might be better entertainment than what's going on.
See, he's standing. That's I can tell. Another tough serve. 3 ball.
That's well handled by that outside hitter from Oregon.
A good dig. Important dig. Trying to call it. Trying to clarify, I thought she called a touch, and she did call a touch. Parker's ball, serving 17-6. Not sure if it made it over the net, but either case, it's Parker continues to serve 17-8. Good dig. That's a tough recovery. Not able to do much when you're far off the net like that. 17-9.
That's 2 good serves in a row.
Tight on the net. Good cover to cover for the block. Coach is encouraging him, shifting around their passing a little bit, move up a little bit because of short serves. Covered from that block. And up with another good dig. Back row off-speed attack. And Oregon's got a timeout with a 17-11 lead. That gap is shortening up. When you get into that position and you got an advantage, it's got it tough to get a return.
You know, you called it at our last break that, you know, if there's something that can happen sometimes to our team is it can just step off the gas just a little bit in that intensity and focus level. And, you know, you were prophetic coming out of that last time out. It's exactly what happened. They ran off 5 points in a row. thankfully, when you got the kind of lead that we had, we have an opportunity to regroup and come out of a timeout, make some things happen here.
And the fundamentals haven't flawed. They're really not that they're passing. They're missing entirely, not making unforced errors. I really think that they're doing right things, but due for a rotation to change the lineup a little bit.
18-11 sounds pretty good right now.
That's the combination. And it is 18-11. Back row attack.
It's basically 0. They've got to play perfect. They want a shot in this third game.
It's a free ball.
Smart play. Just keep it
Got on the outside. Nice block. Nice block. Not sure when it went off, but it bounced a long way. I could certainly question if it didn't go off over the net. But we leave that up to the referees to manage that.
You're wearing the glasses.
Did I tell you they're my computer glasses? So I can see short distance. 20-11. Oregon had a good serve, but Parker was able to take advantage of it, and we're watching up those holes.
Sometimes just make it play. That's from closer.
Nice set. Nice set. Yes.
Flanagan showing off. That is something good. Hands right there.
Always impressed with the one-handed set. And a quick reaction. It's great for that. That's the experience of knowing that I'm going to swing for it because I know she can get it.
There's Conover again, another point on the serve. Conover, Pearson, and Flanagan have really served well tonight.
22-12. 10-point differential. Would not want to be passing for her. Those are low serves. I can assure you on the receiving end, they drift to the side based on how the ball is still.
They're deep, just tough to hit. Another free ball. Let's see if we can capitalize.
The Pearson swing.
Nope, get some.
Live, long rally.
Deep play, a smart play by Pearson.
It's tight.
Just no panic on this one.
Flanagan keeps it alive. Swing. Really good rally. Both teams did a really good job keeping the ball. Some nice attacks. Very good. 23-13. Janesville Parker with the serve. The setter and aggressive server. It's awesome. They're always afraid of her hitting hard, and by coming off with off speed, the blocks are already going down. So a very smart move.
All right, let's close the game.
24-13. Carlos with the tough serve. The big block by Oregon. And that finishes that set up. Beautiful game. Good competition. Back and forth. I think the teams really came through and really dug into it. Oregon set back to them a little bit. It's something important for them to learn. Learn from that experience, but the coaching came through and realized that we need to do something. I can't guess what the words were, but it made a difference on the players.
Yeah, clearly, after that first game, losing a close game like that, it's an interesting little gut check early for your team. How are you going to respond? And to come back out in that second game and play a tight game, but close the way they did on that 7-2 run, end up winning that game, and clearly now the momentum has shifted with Oregon rolling in that third game. This is a nice testament to the coach, the things that these kids work on, and some of the stuff we talked about in the pregame, just about their leadership and experience. This is fun to watch.
The combinations at some of those tough sets to a big hit made a big difference. You can see that experience, and it's always enjoying to see that combination. Let's thanks our announcer, thanks our sponsors once again for really bringing us to this. It costs money. It's not a lot of funding that's available, and these sponsors bring us to it. Certainly the support from our village. Village supports our financial. The school district does a whole bunch. But we like to sponsor those, recognize those sponsors that bring us in the community itself. So the Oregon Community Bank, feel good banking. The Torhorst Insurance Company, your hometown insurance agency, that's doing big things. Stoughton Hospital and Oregon Urgent Care and Sports Medicine Clinic. Trusted care, close to home. Sonny's Kitchen, serving great coffee, delicious home-cooked meals, and award-winning desserts located in downtown Oregon. Oregon Tax and Accounting, serving the Oregon community since 2001. CGM for small business and personal tax services. The Oregon School District, actively building competence, character, culture, and community. And the Firefly Coffee House and Artisan Cheese, located in the heart of downtown Oregon, offering fresh bakery, daily lunch specials, soups and salads, along with a full case of handcrafted small batch Wisconsin cheese. The Oregon Chamber of Commerce, promoting, informing, connecting, and advocating for local businesses and the Oregon community. The Oregon Athletic Booster Club, please consider being part of your athletic success and become a booster today. Check out OregonAthleticBoosters.com for more information. We really appreciate all those efforts that the volunteers put together and all the support that our community has brought to bring our facilities and our school. Schools are such an important aspect of our community, but the athletics are really what the students bring together. And it's really beneficial to complement their academic achievements and challenges, and to complement it with the schools and the sports. So we really appreciated the facilities that the village has brought to us. And Flanagan's up at a serving spot, a powerful position for Oregon in the last few games. And Parker come up with a really good pass, and so their strong attacks made it turn around, side out, and Parker gets the serve once again. They're leading 1-0 as we get into this fourth match. That combination is always impressive. Serving it up right from Flanagan, and Colkins is just ready for it, and they've had a lot of success with that this evening.
They have, Mark. A volleyball match is interesting because you've got 5 potential games, and momentums can swing, or momentum can swing, and energy level and focus can come in and out. It's always interesting to see how a team can handle, because it's 5 games, obviously, that can be little chapters within an entire match. So let's see how Oregon handles this 4th game.
It's nice to be able to put a game away, put a match or a set away, but then you start all over anew again. Right. And so it is a great chance to do that. We've seen some that come strong that first one and then lose the rest. Good block. Good block. Keeping their eye on it, keep a good shutdown on those, because those attacks are tough to pick up on the passes.
Boy, that's a tough serve. Use it now. Let's use it.
Canope's in the right spots. It's really tough when it's that low. She did some awesome digs earlier, reaching a long ways.
Yeah, Emily's got a lot of game. Another nice adjustment there by Pearson. Tough. What a spot.
It's a real treasure for a setter when you have a back row attack that can bring the point home.
Bail me out. Boom. Thank you.
4-2.
It really does, Mark. You're right. It allows you to just make the easy pass. And when you can make the easy pass when it's right in front of you, you got a better chance of winning.
The tendency can be is you're going to go back to your traditional set, to your hitters, and what ends up happening, the likelihood isn't as successful. And then it becomes a side out and you get yourself behind. So when you realize you can go to somebody's a go-to person, it's really nice. Oregon's leading 5-2.
All right, let's see if we can see for the third game in a row if Connor can keep this serving going. Well, we got a little conversation.
There's some questioning about a side out, I think, and they're asking the referee.
We're so spoiled by instant replay in professional sports. I'm just kind of waiting for it to happen.
That was a really nice slice of a hit. It's really tough. When you're that far out, the block can only go so far. You got to go to the antenna. And if you can bring it in and bring it inside that block, that's an impressive hit.
Well done. Again, that's what those little short sets are supposed to look like. Show that to your youth volleyball program.
Practice of those in the sand volleyball court of the summer. There you go.
All right, 6-3 here, Mark. Let's see if we can keep this going. Just caught it on the way down. That happens.
Yeah, it was in one of those off-speed hits, and she did the right thing. You should go up for those anyways. You never know when what's going to happen and how it helps the defenders in the back row.
Absolutely. It's coming off with some velocity there.
And that made a tough pass. And give Oregon advantage.
It might be Thunder. She brings the thunder.
Get a chance to serve here.
Oh, man, she's also had a really good night serving the volleyball.
Nice back set.
Absolutely. Just putting a lot of pressure on her. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, he called us in net. Oh, boy.
And coach is asking about it, getting a clarification.
Didn't quite understand it.
Sometimes those are hard to detect, even when you do it yourself. Hard to tell what you hit.
You're kind of into the game.
Respect the refs. Listen to what they have to say. 7-5.
Nice. Well done. Well done.
The block's got to go all the way out to that antenna on it. When you push it out that far, you can take advantage of that and let it go out of play.
Just as a team, when you get that real clean handle and side out that quickly.
Found an opening there, didn't they? 8-6.
This is also where your conditioning comes into play, Mark. They've been playing now for a while. About an hour and 26 minutes since we got started.
Lots of jumping.
That's a lot of
should
fitness.
cross that front line.
You and I probably would have had to change the shirt by now. Nice. Nice.
Wise move. Very wise move. Oregon gets the serve back.
All right, Eric.
9-6. The ball was drifting. 9-7, side out.
It's good volleyball right now. Really good volleyball. Passing well, both teams getting nice swings at it, we're blocking it.
Keeping alive.
Oh. They got away with one there.
Single block. It's tough to shut it down.
She ripped that one.
I think you were talking about endurance. You know, get a longer rally like that. The intensity in just a fraction of a second can change up what your results are. 9-8. Close the gap.
Let's side out. Come on.
Back row attack. Tied up at 9-9.
All right, here we go.
Parker's closed this gap.
Tough serve.
That's the disadvantage on the back row, is it gives blockers a really good eye at what's going to take place, and cut off, and the ball is going to be right at the net.
Mark, I don't care if it's volleyball, basketball, football, soccer. It is not easy to close a game. It is not easy to finish. And at this point in the match, if you're Parker, what do I got to lose? I'm down 2 games to 1. I might as well just go out and freewheel it. And it's easy to be loose, I think, in this situation if you're Parker. If you're Oregon, it's like, all right, let's finish. And then when that stuff kind of happens, it can be easy to tighten up a little bit, maybe not play as freely as you played to get there. So hopefully our seniors and our coaching staff can kind of find that rhythm again and just go out and play.
And as Oregon's down by 1 point, Parker's got the serve once again at 10-9. Spots. An important move to get that changed out. Get that rotation.
Block is kind of eating that up right now. Let's handle this. Let's handle this.
Oregon was there. They were up for the block. They had a couple of good blocks and tubs. When you're in some of those positions, a competitive team, they can play so well too.
Yep.
Flanagan to the middle.
Good. Come on. Need a little bit now. Come on. Gotta dig deep. Something, Oregon.
Strong serving position for Oregon as they follow, as they lead 11-12.
Finish this. Nice.
Very nice. Well-placed set. When you're trying to pass set, it's tough to do.
It is.
She plays
keep that timing like that.
good right spot for the block to make it less of a challenge. Nice swing. Very nice placement.
Well done, Aaron. Excellent play.
Saw the block up there, took advantage of that. Long volleys.
Oregon's back up by 1 mark. Let's see if we can keep going.
And that's good.
That's a senior, Juliana Getko. Outside there, she's in the middle block. She's by far their most skilled hitter. She's in one of those positions where we have to make sure we keep an eye on that. All right, let's use it.
Tight. Touch. Yes, side out. They blocked it.
We'll take it.
Yes, we will. Fair in volleyball.
Hey, listen, I appreciate you stepping up for 20. It's always good.
I don't carry cash.
Soft shots over. Last 3 or 4 now have all been, she's bringing the thunder again. And this team's better when she's really swinging.
And Oregon did really a good, powerful position in that situation because now Pearson is swinging again, so the Blackas are looking out for that. But they got Rogers sitting here in the middle and take the middle attack. And so again, it's a very sweet position for a sweat setter when you have all those choices in front of you.
That's right.
And that's making a difference. Oregon's up to 16-13. Getting to that point to differentiate, but we know Parker can bring the game together, so it's certainly not that it's entirely what Oregon can do. And as we see, the teams will shift a little bit. Rotations make a difference.
Not sure if Getta, she is on the floor. 24 for Parker. She's in this outside hitting position. I'm sure they're trying to get it set for her there. It just didn't quite work out. Well done by Oregon.
As we talked about earlier, Janesville Parker doesn't have as much of the senior leadership as in Oregon. And so they're still learning some aspects of that. So, like you said, 24, Getka's senior. But there's a few freshmen out there, but they're doing a great job. They're certainly a great team to be competing in the first round of the playoffs. Kind of a tight position to be swinging at it, and also with that combination, tough to pick up on those blocks.
I like Conop where she's at. Hopefully she gets served here. I think she'll handle it. They're serving away from Conop there. Nice adjustment by Pearson on that. That never got over.
We occasionally talk about the volleyball gods, so something seems to come in.
There's the kids would say, ball don't lie, Mark. Ball don't lie.
18-15. Pearson with the serve.
Just continuing to serve the ball well.
couldn't get a good connection on it, just enough to keep it from falling to the floor, but not enough for anybody else to pick up on it. So 18-16, Janesville Parker with the serve.
A lot of volleyball left.
That was close. Great move.
That's a tough angle. Tried our best on that one.
Definitely. Those are tough to move to and swing at.
That hole from the serve, it just kind of set us off in that chain reaction. It's just tough to deal with. That's better.
The teams are digging. They keep playing. He really tried, but it didn't help out. Looking for a touch. Nope, out of play. No touch. And that's Parker's point. And it ties it up at 18-18.
All right, here we go. So test your mettle. Both teams, nice job. It's a very competitive volleyball game. Oh, that's all right.
That's usually where you need a little help from some of the other players. But I think Coach has pulled them up a little bit from some of the short serving, and that changes their perspective of where that line is.
Just a nice serve. Oh, that's a big one.
That's a big change.
Side it right out. All right, Sedona.
Close the gap. Tied up at 19.
Here we go. All starts with a serve. Let's make them earn it. Serve and let's play some defense. Good. Okay, let's take advantage.
That was a real nice attack. Riley set that ball out in the right spot. There's enough activity going on. Players are moving around, and she set it out nice and far. So,
that was number 9, Jada Schroeder.
Correct.
She's a freshman.
That's right.
Woo. Future's bright. Parker. She's coming up big with a couple of late game points. I think you called this the critical juncture in the last game.
Yeah. We're getting to the digging point. How far can you dig into it? So it's been a really great game. They've really done a good job. The competition's been excellent. Nice balance back and forth. You know, it wasn't dominating on either team. And you can see how areas the coach is going to try to work on. Try to do some of that sidelines. You know, shoot, get some timeouts, try to move around a little bit, change the passing.
Mark, this is the third out of 4 games that has been this tight, this late. If you're a fan of volleyball and high school sports, you're glad you're watching OCAmedia tonight because this is just really fun. Fun. Lots of action, great competition, coaches who are doing a great job, kids who are displaying outstanding sportsmanship. Just outstanding.
Really refreshing to be in the community. Tough serve. Flanagan tries to make it touch up, but quick block up there. Janesville Parker leading 22 to Oregon's 19.
Best server for Janesville.
And is a comfort zone. Flanagan goes to her middle hit.
Nice job.
Good 1-2.
Off the block. Tokens again. Just.
Wonder if they get a number for that.
Yeah, I think they do. That's play number 1. I think, Mark. I think that's play number 1.
Center hit.
Let's go. Use
Cano
it.
brings it alive. Good reach. Called a double hit on that. I struggled with that, but respect the rep.
Kind of a must-have side out here, I think, Coach.
23-20. Parker's leading. Pearson gets the ball. She drives it deep and pulls it out. Out of play, 24-20. Janesville Parker leading in his fourth. Set. And a good placement.
You know the word I love to use with Flanagan, crafty.
That's a tough one to lose, huh?
Yeah. Like I said, it's tough to close a match. It's tough to close a game.
It is. And that's Oregon's opportunity to get into the playoffs, and when we get into even more challenging, even more dig into it. Good competition overall. Oregon certainly showing their capabilities. Some powerful setting that's taking place. Flanagan's mixing it up really nice. She's got a nice array of people to hit. The center attacks have been pretty impressive to watch those. But I'm always looking forward to it. We haven't seen quite as much Pearson swinging, and I think that makes a difference. It changes up the blocking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll tell you what, too, Mark. The thing that'll be interesting for me to watch is in this fifth game. Now Parker gets to carry what Oregon was carrying in the last game, and that is, can you stay loose enough to play to finish a match? And my prediction, I'm a homer, but my prediction is with that being level, then I think this last game is first one to 15, right?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah. I think in this setting, I really like our chances because our kids, I think, are ready to rise to that challenge. And again, now that it's level, Parker's got to try to close, and it's not easy to do.
And you talked a little bit about the endurance. You know, how many times do they really get into this fifth game? And so you see a little bit of it. There's a hesitation, and that's enough that they can't reach for the ball. We saw a little bit of that, Parker. I think I see a little bit of that with Oregon. So keeping that intensity. But when you get a 15-point game, you start getting into that 11 points, and you realize.
Right? That's what they call it.
And it goes quickly. Those points all of a sudden start to make an intensity and tries to get into it. So I'd like to refresh us on our sponsorships, our great community businesses that really help us out. So a quick review of our Oregon Community Bank, Feel Good Banking, the Taurus Insurance Company, your hometown insurance agency, the Stoughton Hospital in Oregon, Urgent Care, and Sports Clinic, Trust to Care, right here in Oregon, Sonny's Kitchen, great coffee, delicious home-cooked meals, desserts, right here in Oregon. Oregon Tax and Accounting since 2001. Come and see Jim about your business and personal tax. The School District, building competence, character, culture, and community. Firefly Coffee House. Wonderful bakery, coffee, soups, salads, and of course, handcrafted small batch cheeses. The Oregon Chamber of Commerce, promoting, informing, connecting, and advocating. And of course, your Oregon Athletic Boosters. We appreciate all their volunteer services, and the Oregon school districts allow you to bring OCAmedia and bring you this wonderful broadcasts that we can support our schools, our students, and our teachers.
This is fun, Mark.
Enjoying it.
This is fun.
Should try soccer when it's really cold outside. It's a different environment.
I love it in here.
And Flanagan's with the serve.
Good
Big
serve.
Fifth game. Challenging. Good challenge for Oregon.
That's a nice set. That was well played.
Big reach. Big reach. Able to reach over to that block. And the students are starting to get engaged further and further. So
Oh, yeah.
starting to wave their arms, yell.
Aaron's serving has created 2 early opportunities. Oh, he gave it to him. Coach is upset. I may not blame him, but I'm just fine with that. No replay.
No replay, yes. Yeah, that was a close one. I certainly could have seen it the other way.
A 1/16th of the line.
It's all in the shadow. It's all in the shadow.
Oh, keep it rolling.
And Flanagan continues with his serve.
Oh, yeah, that's 3.
3-0. Oregon up in this 5th game.
Here we go now. Let's go. Let's just keep this rolling. Yes, just put the pressure on them. Just well done.
A big strong swing, and the block wasn't closed up, so.
Well done. I'm a little surprised that the Parker coach is letting this go on as long as it's going on. I've got to see a timeout coming now.
5-zip, another line.
Timeout, Parker. You know, he's got a young team. You know, he knows more about the game in his pinky than I do in my whole body, but you could just kind of see that necessity for that. Look at our kids rising right now. Let's see if they can keep it going.
Yeah, definitely. There will be a side out. They need to keep playing all positions.
All right, Aaron.
Let's hope they're not getting too confident right now.
Nope, I think they're going to be focused all the way through. They can't ice Aaron Flanagan, no way. He's the Mason Crosby. She's the Mason Crosby of this week, not last week.
This week, get the right. Yeah, that's an important one.
That's out, isn't it? Yeah, that was out.
That's out.
I thought so.
And Miss Flanagan is very happy.
That was close to being an amazing shot.
It's a right move for Parker. So Oregon finishes that rally of six points. Turns them out, side out.
That's quite a service run right there. Let's see if we can just start siding out and get this thing close to 15 here.
Good pass. That block was well set. Did the right things.
Yeah.
Covered the net.
Playoff volleyball. That's a gift. In a 15-point game, the service error is just magnified.
As a coach, I would be frustrated with that.
Yeah. Get out.
Life.
Just stay calm. Good. Nice spot with that. Ooh, isn't that yeah.
That is.
All right. See, it's easy to get tight.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was saying, when you got to play with, all right, one game and go home, we got to learn how to close, and that's not easy to carry. Close.
These kind of mistakes are kind of intense. Add a little intensity. Much rather see some good rally going on and some good back and forth.
Oh, that's just not quite being ready. It's okay. We'll regroup.
8-4.
Side out here, Oregon. Flanagan encouraging her teammates. Nice pass. Nice.
And Flanagan chooses the middle, a wise choice.
Nice.
And that set was really tough for 24. She was really good hit, but you're at such an angle you can't use the line like she did earlier, and you just got to block on top of you. Helpful for Oregon's advantage.
Oh, that one went our way.
I was thinking that myself. Previous one did not.
Just
nice slice.
awesome.
Always impressed with those hitters that can slice the ball.
Yeah,
you come across it.
It's just it's fun to watch our team be calm and poised. Good communication. Parker's getting another timeout. I get it. Probably feels like this is slipping away. 5 points away from moving on.
10-4. Oregon's leading 10-4, so you got to look for how to dig into it and where to what to go move to next. And they're doing some of the right things, but I think that setter really tried to push that set a long ways, and which is the reason why her gifted hands, and she's done a really good job. We can't recall any other set violations, or hand violations, but it still can go either way. So.
Oh yeah, there's still a lot of volleyball to be played. We ran off 6 in a row. They can run off 6 in a row. Got to make you feel good as a coach, so coming out of a timeout, you got the ball in Conop's hands to serve.
And Flanagan's got 3 hitters across the front line.
Yeah. This is drop one in and make them play. Well done.
Good move.
Poise play there.
Good centered hands.
That's free. Tough.
That's right. Nice move.
Roberts, well done.
She was busy there. A few more jumps for that rally alone.
I'm getting tired of watching.
11-4.
Good serve.
It's challenge for Parker. Canuck did another nice pass set.
What a dig. Oh, no. Really?
It's,
all right.
Well,
next play.
It hit her in front of her, and her hands were separated, so...
See, look at you. You're a volleyball guy.
If it was the first hit, they might have let it go, but as the second...
Off the block. That's a big play.
Go ahead and buy a lottery card after. 12-5. Oregon's leading.
Is it in the critical juncture?
Good serve. Good pass. Outside with the Pearson hit.
Oh, yeah. The thunder. Bringing the thunder. That's it, Becca.
That's what we like.
I should say Beckon. That's it.
13-5. Oregon serving.
Ooh, 2 nice serves. That's trouble. Yeah, let's take advantage.
Outside, Pearson. Wise choice to mix it up a little bit. And she's outside with Pearson hit.
Boom.
The game changes when she starts swinging, doesn't it?
There was that stretch in the last game when her timing was off, and it was a lot of dink.
But Parker's hitting. They're getting their hands on the ball, and it's not like they're getting entirely through.
This is match point.
And it's alive. Nice reach. and that's the swing.
And there's the thunder. I think that'll do it, Mark.
That certainly will do it. That will do it. What a game! What a game! It was quite a big finish on that. Good competition. A lot of credit to both teams. I think they did an awesome job in putting these together. And really did a great job. So that advances Oregon into the Section 6 of the Division I. And they go on and take on Union Grove, or Beloit Memorial is playing tonight. We haven't pursued into the scores and picked up on the internet, so we're going to have to check that out. But certainly come on, check back OCAmedia. Mike, it's been wonderful. I think it's really wonderful to watch and get your comments about how the team has done, because they've really done a long time. A great job. OCAmedia has been at a disadvantage not to be able to film more of their games this year, but we're going to continue on, and unless I get fired by OCAmedia, which my income isn't that good.
I already heard, dude. They're trying to lock you up for at least a 2 to 3 year contract.
Yeah, so. Double my income, I can sure. That's
it's
right.
It's been fun doing the game with you, Mark. You did a nice
so
job.
Oregon's wonderful season this year. A lot of credit to the coaches, but to the families as well. It's amazing how much the families got to support the teams. A lot of traveling around, going to different games, and this year we were a lot of away games, and it's been exciting for them, and great to the Oregon athletic department. Katie Heights has done a great job with the rest of the crew. Robin Yanamoto, as well as Glenn Grigley and Tyler Stamets. So keep checking back with OCAmedia. Check and look back at our other audio broadcasts. Mike, it's been wonderful to have you join me. Thank you very much on the camera tonight. I appreciate the capturing it all, and we'll keep looking forward to it. So check on OCAmedia. Thank you very much, and have a great night.
Good night, everybody.